More ancient history jewelry stories. This is Intro to Etruscan Jewelry Part 2, Baby Steps into Etruscan Revival. We're going to continue focusing on granulation because that's what yesterday's video was about. The craze for Etruscan Revival jewelry really took off in the middle of the 19th century. Although there were quite a few European goldsmiths working in the Etruscan Revival style, one of the most famous was the Castellani family of goldsmiths in Italy. They not only made some of the finest examples of Etruscan Revival style jewelry, but they also dealt in ancient jewelry. They would sometimes incorporate original materials into their new pieces, like stones and micromosaics. One of the Castellani brothers, Alessandro Castellani, eventually ended up opening up shop in Paris, where he sold new jewelry and antiquities. In modern times, the Berlin Museum has confirmed that Alessandro Castellani did sell some fake antiquities as well. Although the examples of granulation coming out of the 19th century are very beautiful and look very similar to the ancient Etruscan work, they actually weren't made using the techniques used by the ancient Etruscans. 19th century goldsmiths were using hard soldering, which requires another metal with a lower melting point to create a bond between two pieces. The ancient Etruscans were either fusing their metals together or using a process called colloidal soldering. Copper salts were applied, which would then fuse into both pieces and bond them together. Fusing and colloidal soldering methods weren't rediscovered until the early 20th century. These are some stellar examples of granulation by the Castellani family of goldsmiths, and you can see how well they emulated the ancient Etruscan style of granulation. And I really love this owl. I think this encapsulates the Victorian aesthetic.